morning. This is Shell Public School. I am Naveen. Today in class 12th informatic practices, we are studying about networking hardwares, network hardwares. So uh, in previous class we will discuss about what is a network and advantages of network. Those are resource sharing, cost saving, collaborative user interaction, time saving and increased storage. We will discuss about resource sharing. In the resource sharing, number of hardware those are connected with the computer we have to share with the help of network to other client computers with the help of network. Imagine that in a networked computer lab, when we print when print command is given, one computer, the document may be printed by the printer which is attached to some other computer. Those are in any corner or in an office, in anywhere else. This printer is able to print documents from multiple users on the network are shared using shared resources. It means that the printer is being shared by more than one users. This example of resource sharing, and this is possible only when the computers are connected from a network. Similarly, other network resources like storage media, that is a hard disk, DVD drives, CD drives, scanners, microphones, web cameras, anything else can also be shared on a computer. Resource sharing like application software, those are antivirus, etc., can also be shared on computer networks. You can very easily conclude that these resource sharing also leads to cost saving. Collaborative user interaction. What is the meaning of collaborative user interaction? Let us take one more example of a school. Here we assume that all the computers in the schools are connected to one main computer. Those are called as server. A main computer are in network, that is known as server. After the exams, teachers having to exchange marks with each other for the result preparation, and so all the teachers enter the marks class wise for their respective subjects at one centralized location, and from there the class teachers can copy the marks of their class and can prepare the result. This way is shared on computer network. Similarly is the case with other computerized organization. A centralized computer system, understand carefully, a centralized computer system take the marks class-wise from other one by one. A computer share the resources class-wise to a centralized computer system, that is a main system known as a server. And let us take another example of collaborative user interaction. If we are working on a computer which is a part of computer network, we communicate with any other user of the network through email, through chatting. It takes legal time to spend and receive messages and watch live videos of one another respective or terrestrial distance. Okay, so that is cost saving process, increased productivity, also time saving process. And next one is increased storage. How it works? In a centralized PC on a server, a computer have a huge amount of storage, and we can share this huge amount of storage to another client computers. On a computer network, same data may be replicated on computer networks to ensure the availability of data. Okay, so in this case of some computer getting faulty, for example, when you save your application, any application, Java application or any application on your computer, you can also store their copies on some other network computers in your lab. This way work will be available even if your computer develops some fault of somehow your programs are deleted. Okay, So we can take an example in our next session how to share a network hardware, a printer, assume a printer, to another client computer, another server computer. Okay, so a live practice session, a live network sharing we can practice in the next session. Before this practice session we will understand network hardware. Okay, so to form of network hardware, a lot of hardware devices are required. Okay, or those are known as a network hardware, network components of computer system. Some of these devices along with their functionalities are mentioned below. First is a transmission media. What is transmission media? Two types of transmission medias are there, that is wired and wireless. Okay, in the wired media number of cables are there. In a wired media number of cables are there. In a wireless technology number of Wi-Fi and Bluetooth and infrared technologies are there. So we can understand these. They are also able to communicate among themselves. To make all these possible, there are must be some medium over which the data can travel from one computer to another. A medium of data transmission, our computer network, is called a channel. Transmission media is known as a channel to use data over the networked computers. Okay, so channel may be guided wired and unguided, that is wireless. A transmission media is a medium of data transfer over a network. It can be wired or wireless. Okay, in a wired media a computer of various types of cables are used to transfer data over computer networks. Okay, so these wired media are, first write down in your notebook, that is twisted pair cable, second is coaxial cable, third is optical fiber cable. And let us know about these some details with details. First is twisted pair cables. Okay, you are aware with the name with that is twisted. Twisted means the paired with together number of colors, red and white, blue or white, green or white, orange or white. Those are twisted with each other. These are probably the most widely used cable for creating a small computer networks. Also you can use the twisted pair cable in your home for a neutral one or a current one. Okay, same as it is number of twisted pair in a cable and connected with the RJ45 connector. You can see the UTP cable with RJ45 connector, and number of twisted pair color combinations are there: brown white, green white, blue white and orange white. Okay, so these pairs of color coded and RJ45 connector is used to connect these computer cable to the computer. Okay, it is of two types. The twisted pair cable are two types. First is unshielded and second one is shielded. Unshielded twisted pair cable, as the same suggests, the UTP cables individual pairs are not shielded. Okay, and shielded, it is the same cable as the UTP but with each pair shielded individually, an outer shield then covers all the pairs like UTP. Okay, STP data connectors are used to connect STP cable to the computer. Simply you can see a plastic jacket on a twisted pair cable. You can see my mouse here is okay. So okay, on a twisted pair cable having a plastic jacket, that is the UTP shielded covered. Okay, shielded twisted pair cable. So let us know about characteristic of STP. Shielded twisted pair cable, as compared with UTP, STP offers better immunity against internal and external electromagnetic interfaces. Okay, and it is expensive than UTP, and as compared to UTP, STP cable is difficult to install. Okay, so next one is a coaxial cable or coax. Coax, that means co means the copper wire. Okay, and that is a coaxial cable consists of two conductors that share a common axis. The inner conductor is a straight wire and the outer conductor is a shield that might be braided for a foil. Foil, that is wire mesh Okay, then after wire mesh, that is a isolation, है ना. So characteristic of coaxial cables are there. First is it can carry data for a larger distance, and larger distance, that means 185 meter to 500 meter at a stretch. Okay, less susceptible to electromagnetic fields also, less flexible than twisted pair cable, and due to its thickness 1 centimeter diameter and less flexibility, it is difficult to install as compared to twisted pair cables. So as compared to twisted cable, coaxial cable is better than the twisted pair cables. Okay, so earlier coaxial cable was also used for connecting computers in a small network, but now UTP STP cables are most commonly used for this purpose. Okay, after that optical fiber cable. In the optical fiber cable you can see a jacket of optical fiber cable, that is plastic jacket, that is then after buffer, then cladding, and then after last is core. That is a main core in optical fiber, as are long thin strands of glass about the thickness of a human hair. As compared to human hair, they are arranged in a bundles called optical fiber cables and used to transmit data through single light signals over long distance. An optical fiber has following parts. First is a core, okay, second one is cladding, and third one is a buffer coating. In a core, it is the thin glass, a small thin glass rod at the center through which the light travels. Okay, light travels. And after this cladding, it is an outer optical material surrounding the core that reflects the light back into the core. Okay, so the transmission media of in a optical fiber cable is very strong, and it is very reflective and center through and for long distance. Optical fiber cable is mostly used for a long distance. That is last is buffer coating. It is a plastic coating that protects the cable from the damage and the moisture also. So those are network transmission media, and these optical fibers are arranged in the bundles of hundreds and thousands and are protected by the cables as outer covering called jacket. So characteristic of OFC, that is OFC, that means optical fiber cable. It can carry data of large distance at stretch, not susceptible to electromagnetic fields. Specially skilled people are required to install optical fiber cables. And last one is till date, it is the most expensive and the same date time and the most efficient cable available for the computer networks. So some comparisons are there for the speed and its capability. So comparison of wired media, that is parameter is that data transfer rate, data transfer range, interference susceptibility, cost of cable, and cable that is name is twisted pair cable, and second one is coaxial, and third one is optical fiber cable. Number of speed are there, approx 10 Gbps, in a coaxial 100 Mbps speed are there. Mbps, that means the megabits per second. Okay, write down in your notebook, that is megabits per second, and more than 100 Gbps, that is gigabits per second, then you can use optical fiber cable for the more speed. Okay, so range is there 100 meter, 185 meter to 500 meter in a coaxial cable, and dash optical fiber is a long distance for long distance. Okay, that is very expensive optical fiber cable, more than Ethernet. In a twister fiber cable, and for a room or for a local area network, we can use a twisted pair cable also. So after